Today I'm going to be taking a look at Star Atlas. So there has been, for at least a year now, a lot of hype, even in the mainstream, around blockchain games. And despite that, I have not really found any blockchain games that are actually fun. You know, it seems like most of these blockchain games are basically, cheap wrappers around get-rich-quick schemes. And the only people who are interested in the game are the people who are trying to make money, which seems very unsustainable since the purpose of the game is supposed to be to have fun. And even now, you hear a lot of people talk about how gaming might enable this general lift of poverty around the world, which, maybe that happens, maybe that doesn't happen, but it's certainly not going to happen if that's the only intent of playing the game, because people spend money in games because they enjoy playing the games, not because they're trying to be charitable. So with that in mind, I've been waiting to see a game come out that is not just on the blockchain, but is first and foremost actually a fun game, and secondly, a blockchain game. So I today am going to take a look at Star Atlas, which I think is a potential candidate for such a game. Now, I have not played this game yet. I don't know much about it. I just recently discovered it. So today I'm going to be kind of looking through to see first if I can play it or if it's launching soon, and then if it looks fun. So let's take a look here. We're already on the Star Atlas site. First, we have to connect a wallet. I'm going to connect my Phantom wallet. All right, connected. So now let's go to explore the marketplace. This is my first time looking at this, so I am, as clueless as you are right now. Looks like we have ships, structures, resources, collectibles, and access. So for ships, it's like commander, capital, commander, large. Don't really, I guess those are the types of, classes of ships, and this is the specific type. So commander class, thimble, ecos, tree arrow. Trade on the DEX marketplace. Rarity, anomaly, legendary. I guess anomaly is the highest rarity, then legendary, epic. Based on the ordering here, I guess epic is less than legendary. And then we have rare, then we have uncommon, and then we have common. Let's see how much a extra small common ship is. Available supply, wow, 128,000 of these. Origination price, 20 USDC. So, wow, 20 bucks for the most common extra small ship. Jeez. I hope you can win some stuff in the game, because you have to buy everything. Whew. Man, let's see. Trade. All right, now let's go back. Let's go back and take a look at what the most expensive ship is. The Commander, Thimble, Ecos, Tree Arrow, Rarity, Anomaly. Looks like here we have available supply 110, and the origination price, wow. The origination price is $100,000. Crazy. Wow, that is intense. And I mean, this game is not very old, but I guess this is just the crypto everything price craziness. 1 commander, 1 captain, 4 pilots, 8 co-pilots. I don't even know what any of this does. I don't know what this means in terms of the game. Are all of these roles filled by automated characters, or do you need a team to run this ship? No clue. 1 tractor beam operator. Very cool job position. Tractor beam operator. Yeah, what do you do for a living? I operate a tractor beam. Trade. Let's look. There are no open asks for this market. Buy orders. And the Atlas token. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what the Atlas token is yet, so we'll have to get to that. Anyway, for now, let's go back to the marketplace. So those are ships. Now let's take a look at structures. All right, featured claim stake tier 1 structure. Common. Available April 20th. So this is not actually ready yet. but let's see. I mean, this looks massive. But I guess it's common, so even though it looks much more massive than that top ship. Available supply, 12,744. The first item in any landowner's inventory is a claim stake, required to claim ownership of any available land or space claim. Interesting. The tier of the stake determines how wide and deep a developer can excavate the staked claim below. Stake also doubles as a radar to scan for oncoming threats. All right. Because I guess, yeah, the whole premise of this game is that there's some planet which is super rich in resources, and, you know, there are different factions, like 3 different factions of aliens, androids, and humans that are fighting over control of this planet. So I guess, you know, the first time in any landowner's inventory claim stake, so you're basically like claiming a section of land on this planet, would be my guess. So that's the most common structure. Let's go back here. Rarity, legendary, claim stake tier 5. Available supply, 1,075. Apparently this is not yet available either. Yeah, sale begins in 72 days, 2 hours. So can't actually buy this yet, but wonder how much that'll cost. So I'm not sure if any of these are actually available to purchase yet. Mining equipment, nope, not available yet. Constructing a mining drill. All right, so I can't buy any structures yet. Can I play the game at all? I wonder. I can buy ships, so I hopefully could play the game. Resources, consumable, fuel. Let's see how much it costs. Oh man, yeah, I guess if I have to buy fuel in addition to my ship, it could get crazy. Basic hydrogen fuel cell replenishment, low energy density, can be improved with further refinement. Let's see how much this is. So it's an actual market price of fuel. I mean, that is kind of interesting, right? Like, not, you know, not your typical in-game fixed prices, but it is a real economy for fuel. I mean, it's cool. It sounds interesting, you know, sort of adds a little bit of flavor to the game. But yeah, okay, so I need to figure out how much an atlas is worth. So real quick, actually, I'm going to jump over here and just Google Atlas token, crypto, Star Atlas price today. All right, so it looks like one Atlas is about 6 cents. Now let's go back to our marketplace. So someone is selling 18,835 for 0.001435 Atlas. So it's 6 cents each. I mean, yeah, I mean, this, yeah, it's hard to say what any of this means because I don't know how much the fuel consumption actually, you know, what is the fuel consumption of the game? Like, if I have one fuel unit, can I fly around for an hour or a day or a minute, a second? No clue. Let's look at collectibles. Actually, wait, go back to resources for a minute. Food. I wonder if I have to buy food. Will my character die if I don't buy food? Because that would be kind of annoying, right? If I didn't play the game for a while and then didn't buy food, would my character just die? That would be really obnoxious. Effective in addressing minor homeostatic crew deficiencies. All right, I guess the idea here is maybe you have some ailment periodically, and then you have to buy some food to fix your ailment. Perhaps. Ammunition. Let's see what this costs. Yeah, again, this is kind of meaningless. I don't know what the units of ammunition actually mean in the game in terms of real gameplay. So let's go to collectibles. A human. Wow, I can collect a human. Apparently this is a slave trade game. No, I have no idea. Let's see. Captain Anatole. Excuse me. Anatole is the most celebrated and decorated captain of the Mud faction. So the Mud faction is the one of 3 factions. It's the human faction. Her strict upbringing under a faction-accredited boarding school caused her to divert from her elected career in interplanetary hospitality. What? and instead sought a fate in the ship races. Within a year, Anna was crowned Prime Champion of the Tri-Faction Circuit and held that status for 3 years. She used that experience to start her own racing and development team called the Sola Protocol. Under her leadership, the team discovered new breakthroughs that shaved minutes off of long-established galactic records on the most popular courses. Anna quickly realized her calling as a leader and returned to captain training at Mud Academy. Her aptitude for the training was unprecedented, and Mud Academy's captain's curriculum required an update to account for her anomalous abilities. Exclusive crew member that you can assign to a captain role on your ship containing 3 or more crew stations. Interesting. Okay, so I guess you do have to buy characters to fill particular roles. So you're probably one character, right? And then you have to buy these, other crew members. Interesting. Very interesting. Available supply 72. Let's go back and take a look what else we have here. So collectibles, we have the humans, we have posters, poster, crew gear, primordial glow. I guess this is just something for your character to wear. Skin, black sun. Interesting. I guess this is the skin for your ship. I don't know. Noble cloak, crew gear. Poster, crew gear. Poster, human, skin. Crew gear. I wonder if all of the crew members have to be these collectible people, or if there are some, kind of default crew members who are just freely available in the game. It'd be kind of annoying if you had to buy everything just to get started, right? Like that's kind of that would be an annoying barrier to entry. I don't know if that's how it is, but I mean, just imagine if I had to, just to play the game, buy a ship, buy fuel, buy enough characters to fill my ship, buy food for them, buy ammunition for all their weapons, right? Like that would be kind of an annoying setup process that I feel like is unnecessary, and hopefully it's not that. Hopefully the game is not like that. All right, so let's see what access is actually. License, Council Meta Pass, Rarity Anomaly. Let's see what this is. Activates all current and future permits, licenses, and passports. I guess, just to get around in the game, but yeah, don't really know what that means without knowing more about the gameplay. Badge, Executive Badge, activates access to future perks and events rewarded to those who participated in the Rebirth event. 4 supply. Wow, so that's pretty intense. Future perks and events. I don't even know if this is in the game or just in the community of game players. Captain's Badge, License, Faction Meta Pass, activates all permits and licenses for 1 faction. All right, 5 available. I mean, that's a pretty powerful thing. I feel like if there's only 5 available, it seems like whoever has these like special access badges and licenses will basically just dominate the game, because they're going to have, all permits and licenses. Somebody's going to have that versus most people. I mean, like that, the low class ship, right? There were like 128,000 of those. So imagine if there's 128,000 players and then there's like 5 who have these super duper passes. Seems like there'll be quite an asymmetry, especially since this seems like it's supposed to be a conflict game, right? It's not like you're just going out and each person is doing their own thing. They're all fighting over, the resources on this super duper planet. So then if you have, somebody this super duper pass, how are they not just going to dominate those rest of those 128,000 players? I don't know. Curious about that. Anyway, so that's the marketplace. Let's go to inventory. No, okay, yeah, this makes sense because I don't have anything here. Events. Rebirth, genesis of a metaverse. The first to arrive at the universe's next frontier is the first to knock on the gates of prosperity. Ooster Army Elder. As an initiation into the metaverse of an entirely new genre of experiences, Star Atlas is offering everyone an opportunity to be part of the journey. The release of a series of 14 super high definition meta posters blurs the line between the real and the virtual world, simultaneously bringing utility and rewards to both. Augmented reality experiences. Each poster offers its own unique and immersive AR experience using sounds and visuals to create mood-altering effects. That's pretty cool, actually. Like a poster that, you know, had an NFT attached to it that represented some virtual experience that you could only access if you had the NFT or something like that. I don't know, that could be pretty cool. Audio collaborations with musicians. As ambient digital artworks, each poster will expand your living room into the farthest reaches of the universe. I mean, I'm pretty curious actually now, like that this is doing a good job of hyping up the posters. Still don't know about the game, but the posters sound cool. Rewards and metaverse VIP experiences. Combine other posters of the same tier to get access to unique, one-of-a-kind, in-game rewards of immeasurable value. Intriguing. How it works, Star Atlas produces a meta poster. The meta poster gets authenticated by a music artist / XR artist. Unlimited numbers of the meta posters become available through Star Atlas and third-party marketplaces. Unlimited numbers? What? Interesting. Hopefully they're pretty cheap then. Purchasers of the meta posters mint the NFTs. Portions of the revenue and following sales get split by Star Atlas and collaborators. NFT meta poster owners are then able to put the collectibles they own up for sale at Star Atlas or any other marketplaces. I mean, if there are unlimited meta posters available and purchasers of meta posters mint their NFTs, does that mean there are unlimited NFTs, or are, you know, only some meta posters able to be, like, is there a limit to the amount of NFTs? It doesn't seem like it from the way this is worded. And if there is no limit to the NFTs, then why on earth would I, you know, put them up for sale? Like, that seems kind of odd. No scarcity? Rewards as a loot crate. Collecting meta posters unlocks an open-ended treasure chest of exclusive metaverse rewards and perks. Meta poster rewards are grouped into 5 tiers corresponding to the increasing value of the rewards. To be eligible for rewards of a given tier, a holder must own all meta posters up to the top of that tier. Bountiful rewards are dropped into wallets of eligible meta poster owners after the final rebirth sale. I'm not sure still what rebirth, I guess that was the, yeah, I'll have to go back and look that up. Owners of MetaPoster tier collections remain eligible for future surprise NFT drops and treats. All right. Past MetaPoster drop details valid until August 25th, 2021. Drops are every Saturday for 14 weeks, beginning on April 24th, 2021. All right, so that's already gone. Each MetaPoster is an open edition and will be available exclusively on the Star Atlas Marketplace. Sale duration, MetaPoster price. All right. Cumulative MetaPoster price. I don't really know what that means. Is that the sum of all the MetaPoster price? You know, every MetaPoster that's been sold? And, you know, what does this mean? Tier 5 rewards, tier 4 rewards? Yeah, I don't quite follow that. All right, stay updated. No thanks. Let's go here. Rebirth. Past Rebirth event rewards. These rewards were available before August 25th, 2021. All right, so I guess they're not available anymore. Tier 0, 90% of poster tier cost. Ship rewards. Damn. I guess you could have gotten the ship back then. Tier 2, tier 3, tier 2, blah, blah, blah. Man, so, you know, does that mean there's not, you know, there's no more rebirth events? That would suck. Star Atlas Legends, Armstrong Forever. Available June 15 to July 20th. Is that of this year? Is that of 2022 or is that of 2021? Own a piece of history with the GPS 305 Armstrong satellite. One of the most sought-after satellites in history bears the name of Neil Armstrong, the first human to set foot on the moon. This legendary GPS 305 Armstrong satellite, originally launched on June 17, 2021 by the US Space Force, carries untold capabilities that make it invaluable to treasure hunters in the Star Atlas metaverse. Rewards. For the Star Atlas treasure hunters, the technology embedded in the Armstrong Forever satellite unlocks its very own set of unique in-game rewards, including an exclusive Opal Jet spaceship with a white-hot skin, mining gear including a mining station power plant, and an orbital space station. $58 reward tier estimated value, $64 posted tier accumulated cost. You know, one thing that is interesting is that they are denominating this stuff in dollars. You know, a lot of games I feel like do a pretty good job of shifting people's psychological frame by using points of some sort, you know, an in-game currency that's not directly dollars, which sort of prevents people from thinking purely about the game in terms, you know, in normal finance terms, and instead they're thinking about it in game terms. Putting things in denominated in dollar value, I feel like does financialize the game to a level where I don't know if that really, you know, it seems like that might interfere with people's enjoyment or going to the game purely for the enjoyment of playing the game. Anyway, all right, so that's that. Faction fleet. Join your faction's fleet today and earn rewards for the cause. We need you. Factions are asking citizens of the region to commission their ships to the faction fleet. Do your patriotic duty and be rewarded in kind. Let's read the fleet briefing. Getting closer to actual gameplay here. Fleet briefing. A golden age of space exploration. Since the signing of the Peace Treaty in 2523, the Council of Peace has been attempting to establish their borders by heavily militarizing the respective security zones and actively colonizing the medium-risk zones. To do so, all three factions have launched enlistment campaigns to maximize their forces. We are in a golden age of space exploration, where the stakes are high, but the rewards are higher. Take part by aligning with a faction and committing your ships to the cause. Put your forces to work. The Council does not take your commitments lightly. They are rewarding your loyalty in Atlas, a universal currency recognized by the Star Atlas. As a fleet manager, you will earn rewards for the accumulated time your contributions are productive. Supply your fleets with fuel, food, ammunition, and toolkits to ensure productivity. Embark on a mission. The Council's enlistment requirements are simple. Any asset supplied can be utilized in the broader effort. As the campaign matures, expect more detailed mission requirements and specific requests for certain ship specifications. All right, I mean, this is basically all just like staking your ships and stuff and earning rewards. Like, you know, where's the actual game? All of this stuff, you know, we started here, leaderboards. Yeah, let's see here. All right, we missed, didn't go here yet. Mud territory, top organization none, top player, blah blah blah. Top player asset value 2 million. Total asset value 22.8 million. Ooster sector and Oni region. All right, let's see, where does this go? Profiles. This is the top player. Account age 2 months. Faction Mud. Faction rank 1. Item Calico Guardian. Ship value 38,990 USDC. Item R visits Earth. Collectible. And Pazul Funeral Procession. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing any actual games yet. Organizations coming soon, players. And you know, I was wondering if this game was actually launched. I thought it was not. And then on the splash page, the first page of the website, it said play now. There was a button, play now, which I clicked and, you know, got into this whole thing. So based on that play now button, I was assuming it actually had started. But now I'm back to my original assumption that it doesn't appear to have started because, yeah, I don't know. I don't see any actual way to play the game. Yeah, players. And it's kind of interesting too, right? If we go back to factions, it says top player. But I don't think that's top player based on any sort of game performance. I think this is just the top player based on how much value they have. You know, the richest player, which is sort of stupid. At least if you're thinking that this is a game and not just a, you know, game wrapper on a piece of finance. Nothing really interesting. These are all just, yeah, I don't see anything. You know, let's go to this random player. What do they do? Country of origin, South Korea, net worth, account age. Yeah, here's the stuff they have. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's go back. Here's the overview of the game. Let's go. Let's do this. This should tell us something. Star Atlas, the future of reality, a world vast beyond imagining. Marketplace available now. Items can be purchased. Blah blah. Yes, we looked at that. Inventory available now. Leaderboards available now. Faction selection available now. Faction selection's permanent. I guess I could we could go back and try to do that. Player organizations. Any player can do this, blah blah blah. What do you think? Maneuvering, hull strength, mud, firepower, travel distance, stealth, scanning distance. Yeah, let's say I'm gonna go with I think Oni. Still, all right. I guess I have an option now for the choose faction. All right. Full strength, exploratory, diplomatic, technological. Oh, you know, actually, I thought I wanted to be this one because it said stealthy, but diplomatic. I don't know. I'm not really a diplomatic. More of an android kind of guy. I think hull strength, exploratory. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go with the Ooster sector. Ooster cybernetic sentient beings have an origin shrouded in complex mystery. One legend tells of a Dyson sphere-powered supercomputer harnessing the energy of a Magnetar-class neutron star. The energy throughput allowed the installed AI to advance beyond its physical location, and withdrew from the parent machine without a trace. A millennium later, the Ooster appeared in a physicalized form through advanced soft-form robotics. However, none of them are able to recall their origin, but it is thought that their individual bodies contain a sliver of the original parent AI in pursuit of transcendent awakening and experience the universe through an organic medium. Become a part of the Ooster sector to also form your own path in this physical universe and ascend the ranks of every observable spiritual plane. Receive access to rare minerals vital in the formation of highly nimble thruster tech and top-tier hull reinforcing pipelines. All right, political influence unknown, total organizations none, total players 27,000. I mean, that's interesting. That's a lot of players. Faction traits, hull strength, exploratory, local resources, Viscovite, Dotaline, and lithium. All right, I'm choosing it. Are you sure you want to choose Ooster sector? Your factor choice is permanent. This may influence your ability to trade with other factions, and will also determine which local resources you have access to. Please coordinate your decision with other players you would like to join forces with. Well, nobody I'm coordinating with at the moment, so let's confirm. Approve transaction. Estimated balance chain. Wow, so it's going to charge me for this. How much is it charging? 0.0015 Sol. So about 1,000.5. So Sol is about $120 right now. So about 12, 18, 20 cents. All right, I'm paying 20 cents for this. Approve. And we get the circle. We got some circling. Buffering. Solana's pretty fast. Like this should not be taking this long. I'm getting a little sketched out here now. When will it end? Will it keep going on forever? Is it stealing all of my money out of my wallet? We shall see. Come on. Come on. What is it doing? Why is this taking so long? Where is Solana's 400 millisecond block time? What the hell? Hang tight while we confirm your Ooster faction selection. There we go, finally. Are you sure you want to choose unenlisted? What? Unenlisted? What the hell does that mean? I didn't choose unenlisted, I chose the Ooster sector. Hold on a second. Let's take a look. 0.48999, so okay, it still hasn't taken anything out of my wallet yet. I don't know, guys, this seems pretty sketchy. Maybe I'll cancel this and then try again. Maybe that's what that holdup was some sort of error. Let's look at the wording again. Yeah, all right, cancel. Let's check. All right, still have all my soul. Recent activity, only one transaction, which was funding this wallet. All right. All right, let's click on this again. Now, let's see. How is this worded? Become a part of the Ooster sector to also form your own path in this physical universe and ascend the ranks of every observable spiritual plane. All right, so this doesn't say enlist. So I guess technically I might be joining, becoming a part of the Ooster sector and still be unenlisted. Yeah, I'm confused about what enlisted even means. Let's look at these others. Manus Ultimus Divinum, the last divine hand, a spacefaring faction of humans originating from their home planet of Earth. After uniting under a common cause, inspired by a benevolent Toli scout, humans harnessed Earth's resources to set off for the stars. Under the contemporary leadership of Sharon Gati Jr., Mud Territory is established as the only legitimate human faction in the Council of Peace. Despite the dramatic losses in the Convergence War decades prior, Mud emerged as an industrial powerhouse in the region by securing diplomatic relations through fair trade with Oni and Ooster. Mud-controlled space provides proximity to raw materials that serve a core purpose in the component manufacturing process for distant astronautical travel and ballistics technology. Join Mud to ensure the perpetual, fair, and powerful leadership of humankind. All right, back again. Here we go, Oni. Oni faction is a harmonious consortium of diverse species. The people of the Ohm sector, Seagull, Kenat, and Nuno systems collectively set aside their differences in the hopes of a more bountiful life in space. After the near total wartime extinction of the Sogmian race, the Mirs, the Punab, and Fatuli united firmly together under a strategic military pact to save their desperate ally. Through this pact, a breakthrough weapon of war was constructed. Before retaliation took hold to destroy the region's life force, a truce was soon declared for the betterment of all factions, and peace settled throughout. The benefits of joining the Oni region lie primarily in access to densely clustered raw materials within their controlled space. These materials are highly coveted in the crafting of advanced stealth and radar technologies, lending to the discovery of even greater breakthroughs for all sentient life. Total players, 33,000. I mean, let's, all right, this time, let's try selecting this faction and see if it still says unenlisted. Are you sure you want to choose Oni region? Okay, confirm. Enlistment process. All right, so this says enlisting now. It's not saying unenlisted. Balance charges. All right, so approve. Now it's enlisting. Did it say enlistment processing last time? I don't remember. I remember it said hang tight while we confirm, but I don't remember if it still said enlistment processing. Hopefully this actually goes through now and it doesn't take me to some confirmation. Welcome. All right, so I guess that, that went through successfully. That's sort of interesting. I guess there's some bugs in the game. As far as there is a game, just in selecting a faction. Welcome to Oni region. Let's view profile. Something went wrong. This content cannot be found. It may have been removed or changed locations. Well, guys, that's not a great not a great start to this, actual game playing. That's not gonna take that. I'm not gonna do that right now. Let's return home. That's it, I guess. All right. Well, I have to say I am not really impressed. It looks like basically it's not much different than any of the other blockchain games I've seen. Maybe it'll go somewhere, but there's no actual gameplay right now. It's the same as basically every other blockchain game, hype about what it could be and how cool it could be in VR and all the things you could do. But right now, I see nothing that you can do. In fact, about a year ago, I was playing in Decentraland, and that was pretty boring, but at least you could walk around in it. At least you could trot around, and I think there was basically one sort of interesting thing you could do, which was you could run after meteors and then pickaxe them, and you'd get some gems, which were meaningless. But at least you could do something, and people are so hyped about Decentraland. And then there's this, which has a cool trailer, but yeah, I just don't see anything. Maybe they'll come out with it, right? Maybe this game will actually launch and it'll be cool. But right now, it looks like they have a lot of effort that's been put into creating economics. We got the marketplace. We have these, super expensive ships. You can buy your $100,000 ship, and yet you can't even play the game. It's just kind of dumb. Yeah. Launch the actual game, guys. That's my message to Star Atlas. Launch the frickin' game, and then we can test out and see if it's actually fun and if it's actually something we want to do. Since apparently can't actually play the game yet, you can just buy stuff and choose a faction, which also costs a small amount of money. So, yep, that's it. That's my review. Going through Star Atlas in its current state. Talk to you guys later.